Hi, my name is Alyssa. Welcome into our salon. What is your name? Very nice. So, I hear this is your first time here? Okay. Alright, so do you want to go ahead and tell me what you're looking at having done today? Okay, we're just going to start with a trim. Perfect. Yeah. Did you want your face framing cleared up at all? Perfect. Did you want your face framing cleaned up at all? Or you want to bring it up more? Okay. Alright. So how much do you want to take off then as the trim? Two inches sounds good. Yeah. When was the last time you had it done? Do you mind if I touch your hair? Okay. Yeah, when was the last time? Okay. Yeah, so it's been a little while, and I would say 2 inches. It's like that much. So it's not an awful ton, but it will be a little noticeable that we've cut some off, but it'll grow back. And your hair seems very thick, very healthy, so I don't see any problems with that, but there is a little bit of damage to the ends. Do you use heat on your hair? Okay, do you use a heat protectant? You do. Alright. Do you use it every time? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I do as well, but even still, I don't know, maybe noticeable on my hair, maybe not, but even still, the split ends. It's because this is my go-to look, so yeah, I'm naturally like a wavy, curly, yeah, so it takes some time to get here, but I get it. Do you mind if I use a little bit of water on your hair? Okay. And does your hair wave or curl when it gets wet? A little bit of a wave. Okay. So I do have my straightener here. I don't mind going over it after. Do you have any other questions or concerns? Yeah, so the length, did you want to go from like curtain bangs to like bang bangs? Do you want more of a fringe going on? Do you want just a little bit of short here and then going into longer framing? Okay. Yeah, so like a little delicate amount of short stuff just here, just above the brows, and then okay, yeah. Let's get a cape on you. Right here. Is that comfortable? Okay, good. Alright, and I'm sorry if I sound a little stuffy, or if I sound like, you know, a little strange. I do have a bit of a stuffy nose. I'm recovering from an illness, so I may sound a little funny, or it may sound like I'm saying a word wrong. I'm sorry. I hope that's not too distracting. Alright, let me get my shears out here. Do you like having like bulk taken anywhere out of your hair? Does it get really thick in certain spots, like behind your ears, or? Yeah, you have a little bit of an off-center part, so I don't see a issue with the weight balancing between both sides. I have that issue because I've got a lot of hair on one side of my head, but do you find that it feels thick behind your ears? Does it sit a little? Okay. Okay, so we may do that. Just a little bit back there. All right. I'm going to start by brushing you out. It's because it's been a bit windy. So we don't want any knots. We want to start with a nice smooth slate. So what made you want to come to this salon? Oh, okay. I hate that, yeah. When your stylist moves away, it's kind of a pain. And then, were they more of their own, like, did they have their own space somewhere, or were they at a salon? Oh, they did, yeah, did it from home, yeah. Yeah, sometimes when that's happened to me, they'll recommend me someone different, but even then, it's like, you gotta find your own person, find the right fit. So I hope this is relaxing for you today and it turns out exactly how you want. I'm gonna just spray a little bit of the water. And brush that out. It's a little gloomy today. Did you have a good Easter weekend? Do you celebrate Easter? Was it good? Nice. Alright, so like I said, it's gonna be about that much coming off, but you've got beautifully long hair, so it will be back in like 2 to 4 months. But even then, you've got a nice length, so it's not like we're, taking a ton of hair off. Alright, so I'm gonna have you spin around in the chair, okay? And can you look down for me? Okay, great, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna start cutting it off. Okay, go ahead and look up. Spray a little bit more water as well. Okay, let's just do a little bit of that. Okay, let me just put my fingers down. Okay, spin you back to face me. Hi. And I'm gonna connect this now. Can you turn your head this way for me? Okay, and look straight ahead for me. Okay, and look straight ahead. Alright, that looks good. Okay, now look the other way for me. Okay, and straight ahead again. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and take. Just see if they're even. They should be pretty close. Okay, I think I just gotta snip a little bit off of here. Just the tiniest amount. Okay, alright, that looks good for the front. And because you had the longer face framing, I am going to just section out the little bit we're going to have as the like wispy bangs in the front here. Just kind of section that here. Get that. Now I'll do a little bit of it here, and you can tell me if you want me to go a little farther over, make it a little more noticeable. Okay. I'm gonna also spray here again. Okay. Smooth that out. So I'll just trim a little bit of this off first, and then we'll work our way up if we need to, because your bangs will bounce up a little. And sorry if you do hear anything outside. I have the windows open today just because even though it's gloomy, it's quite nice out. So there's that. Okay. What do you think about this length? The mirror is right there if you'd like to take a look. I left it kind of just above your brows there, and then I kind of lined it up with your pupils from where I took the section from, so it would sit nicely in the center. But I can make that a little wider and go to like the edge of your brows if you'd like me to. But by then I would start tapering it. Okay. So a little farther over and taper. Okay. So let me see here. Let's go here. And here. Alright, okay, and I'm not going to make it any shorter. I'm just going to snip off the pieces we added here to be even. And then we'll start tapering it. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, so they're kind of sitting here right now, but when they air dry, they will go up slightly. Okay. I think that's cute. And it didn't take super far back either. It's just the wispy bits in the front to create that delicate bang. So let's start tapering down. Go from that corner down to the hair here so it frames your face nicely. Let's go like this. Okay. Alright. And that should look nice if you let your hair air dry and be all wavy as well. Give a nice little bit of texture to the front. Let's do the same on the other side now. Okay, let's just go down like we did with the other side. Alright. Let me check this out. Alright. Looks like it's falling evenly on both sides. Alright, so just again, delicate bang into the face framing. I think that is a nice little change and it suits your face shape very nicely. Do you feel like it's heavy at all behind your ears like I was talking about? Yeah, so I just did a straight cut along it, so you can see that it's pretty thick still on the sides. It does feel a little heavy back here. Okay, so I'll take some vertical sections and then I'll do a little bit of removing the bulk from those. Just from the back of the ear here, there's a section back there that I'll remove it from. So let me switch to these. And not gonna be like the most thought out sections. I'm just gonna kind of pick up the parts that I see that look thick with the comb, and then I'll, not even from way up high, just like mid to low shaft of the hair. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab some here and go down the hair a bit. And this side as well, just behind the ear. Alright. Brush that out. Okay, and if you want to go ahead and run your fingers through it, let me know how it feels. If you feel like you want me to remove any more from anywhere, let me know. Okay. Alright. Good. I am actually, let me, because it's looking pretty, even though I did a wispy section in the front, I don't want it to look so straight across, I guess. So I am going to just do a little bit of point cutting to break up the harsh line that it's made. Just slightly. And there, it'll look more delicate flowing into the sides there. Okay, I think that is gonna be to your liking. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of this hair serum in. It is an anti-frizz, so it'll help smooth everything out, and I won't do a ton of it. It's got a strong scent. Yeah, so I won't do a ton, just a little bit for the ends. Just a little bit for the ends. Three drops. That'll do it. 3 drops. Make sure I get it through the ends first, and then I'll go up through the top. And your hair is almost air dried again. So I will warm up the straightener, and then we will start to straighten your hair. Let me just slightly go through the bangs. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I believe it's got rosemary in it. I can't remember exactly. Let's see. It doesn't say. It just says essential oils, but I'm pretty sure it's got rosemary in it. So, brush that through for you. And that's also going to help protect your hair when we run the straightener over it. I didn't make it extremely wavy though. We just did enough to help make sure I had everything even. Okay. Good. Alright, so it is warmed up. Let me go ahead and begin here. I'm going to spend the time at the beginning going through all of your hair to straighten it out, and then we'll take some time to work on the framing. Do you like the framing to be completely pin straight? Do you want it flipped in a little bit? Okay. Let me get it smoothed out. And yes, we can also do full washes occasionally, but because you were just coming in for the trim, we didn't need to. The water was enough, but you can specifically book for having your hair washed, cut and styled. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to spin you in the chair again so I can do the back of your head here. You do have thicker hair, but it is straightening really nicely. It's only taking a pass or two. Alright, go ahead and spin the chair back. There we go. Get everything nice and straight, and then we'll shape it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the bangs first. I'm going to give them a little bump. They'll be nice and straight. Just want that volume in the front. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to do a slight curve in. think it's all sitting nicely. Please take a look at your hair and let me know what you think. Good. Okay, you like it? It's the amount of wispy bang at the top there, what you were looking for? Okay. Good, good. Alright. Okay, are you satisfied then? Perfect. Okay, let me take the cape off of you. Okay, and I'll just dust off your shoulders. And a little bit of your shirt just to make sure there's no little pieces of hair. Okay. Alright. You are looking all good. You can go ahead and head up to the front desk where you checked in and they will take care of the rest. Thank you so much for coming in, and I hope you are in love with your haircut. Alright, it was nice meeting you.